Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 270. The first setup of the day was submitted by David. The desk isn't big enough. The usability on the desk isn't great. The cable management, which you already touched on, regardless, that's a category on the show, not great. Out of sight, out of mind, not great. Really, theme, not great. Every category is just kind of really not great. I think a normal person, if I was to say, hey, look at this first photo, look at this setup, tell me how you would use that. Everyone would be like, hell, you got the keyboard here, the keyboard there, you got 55 things on the bottom left. David scored a 50. The next setup was submitted by Samuel. Just the speakers, like why? Why are they so, like the one is like literally up against the wall. I don't understand what's going on there. At least angle them in. The rest of it is, of course, there is no theme looking at this photo. I mean, maybe you could look at the third photo and be like, his theme is IKEA minimalistic and hats, you know, and fake plants. Also, wouldn't you not want to plug your peripherals into a USB hub? I feel like that's just something where you want it to go directly to the motherboard rather than...
Yeah, because he has them. I guess he's running off the Mac or whatever. I guess the way the cable management worked, that it's like the best if you just put it inside the USB.
Samuel scored a 74. The next setup was submitted by Derek. If you can't fit your display and your peripherals, the desk ain't gonna work. You need to figure out a new desktop solution because that is just one of the biggest issues you have here. Third photo is not really how LEDs are supposed to be used. You're not really supposed to be able to see the LEDs. They're supposed to bounce off and give some ambiance. There's not much theme on the right side, which is fine because that's like your jam session. Random and not really the best, sure, but at least it's a theme nonetheless. So
he easily could have done, like, his setup had the Spurs theme and then on the right side his music theme.
Yeah, Derek scored a 66. The next setup was submitted by Burhan. Where's the red?
I don't know where he got red from. I'm guessing that, like, you know, when he saves up, he'll be able to incorporate red.
Well, Tom, he's been trying to keep a strict theme of black,
like,
white, and red.
I only have grays and silvers, basically. That's all he said.
Jesus, at least make the damn car red, you know? Like,
that's true.
I mean, you have a whole panel to hide your cables, except it looks like, you know, 35 snakes. The PC should be on the floor. Burhan scored a 54. The next setup was submitted by Poornaath. Hang the car poster all the way up there.
It fills up a broken piece of the wall. I don't know.
Well, that just like absolutely makes no... Yeah, maybe he like shot the wall. Seriously though, you need to put that dead center, call it a day. Having it up there makes no sense.
I would not
Plus,
have it
it's green.
Yeah,
I mean, it just... Then again, his mouse is green. And it's not just green, it's green. The speakers, I mean... Come on. Even Helen Keller could tell that they're behind the monitors. I mean,
yeah, it looks like whatever that's holding it up is like falling apart.
Yeah, just like his life. Also, what do you think about the subwoofer being on top of the PC?
I mean, you have room.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe. Yeah, no, you have room next to it. Just put it next to it.
Poornaath scored is 72. The next setup was submitted by Johnny. What I love about it is that the tabletop matches it so well, but then the artwork, well, the newspaper above is so like everything. It's got like a really nice color theme. Even the tiles flow into it. The white is really nice. I think it looks way better than if you had darker drawers. I wish the newspaper was centered to the monitor though.
Yeah.
That's just like driving me insane. Yeah. So personally, I think it would have been fine if he had the Alex roll all the way to the edge, to the wall, and that stuff on the other side.
The PC's not, I don't know what the PC case looks like, but what if you put it on top of the desk because you have room?
Yeah, the top right is completely empty. Yeah. Johnny scored an 86. The next setup was submitted by Kayla. You know, as much as I want to say, oh, like the before and after is like mind changing. All she did was fix the cables and take the stuff off the floor. You know, you condense a little bit on the left side, but I feel like there's still a lot of shit on the left side. You know, she really, I don't think she was kidding about the Wally stuff. She has a lot of Wally and Evie and all that. So I do think I would personally do that because the walls, especially the left wall, definitely needs something going on over there. You know, we hate these desks and they're extremely hard to cable manage, so bravo for doing that. Kayla scored a 76. The final setup of the day was submitted by JJ. Taking a look at this setup, I do think it's pretty interesting. It's very IKEA starter kit-ish, but I think that's great. You know, he's 15. He's got the bare minimums, I feel like. Is that like an actual headphone stand, or is he just laying it? No, I think he's just laying it against
I enjoyed it.
And, you know, who really...
Yeah, it's like, read that part again. He said he connects his laptop to the monitor so he watches YouTube.
He uses his laptop that is connected to his monitor to watch YouTube.
So the PC is used for...
That's a great point. You just set up mainly for PS4 and watching YouTube. PC is only on the desk to take up space. What? How did I just read past that? I went from like thinking like, yo,
So
JJ.
the PC doesn't like work.
Yeah, I went from thinking like JJ was a cool guy and all that to now I'm just kind of like, the hell's wrong with JJ? JJ scored a 78. Johnny Pizzle walked away with first place with an 86. Thanks for watching the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 270.